Hey, sorry about that. My video got cut off, so I'm just gonna have to do this one in two parts. So let's pick up where we left off. So we circled our angle here, drew an arrow out of it. That leads us to the opposite side. Arrow out of our right angle leads us to our hypotenuse, and we have our adjacent. Highlight or circle what you have, and that's gonna tell you you have the opposite side and adjacent side. O and A is tan. So I'm gonna do tan angle equals O over A. Make sure you're following in the same order. The first letter that appears always goes on top. The second letter appears always goes on the bottom. Okay, and then we bring tan over, it becomes the inverse. Okay, and remember you're looking for an angle, right? So your answer should be a number, okay, to the nearest tenth, depending on what the question asks. And don't forget your little degree symbol, right? Because you're working with angles. Alrighty, so as I said, I'm not gonna do these two examples, but they will be posted when I actually post the worksheets as pictures. Okay, solve each triangle, round side lengths to the nearest tenth and round angles to the nearest degree. So here's a key thing here. If a question asks you to solve a triangle, that means you need to find all sides and all angles, okay? So in this case, it's really easy. We are already given two angles, so we can quickly, easily find the third angle. Okay, so that's 152.8, so that's 28 degrees for our third angle there. So then we're gonna need to find our other two side lengths. So now that's up to you. Because we have all three angles, you can decide which angle you're gonna work with at first, but make sure that you're including the side measure that you have, right? Because we need to work with this one for sure. So this is little c and this is little a, so we're gonna try, because little a is directly across from the angle A, and c is across from c, so those are the two sides we need to find. So let's say I start with 62, because 62 was given to me already in the question. So this is gonna be my opposite. This is gonna be my hypotenuse, which leaves this as my adjacent, okay? Now, I'm gonna first use this as my opposite side, and I'm gonna look for my hypotenuse first. You just choose, okay? Because we need to find both. So at this point, I'm just gonna try and do the hypotenuse first. So O and H means I'm gonna use sine. Always write your formula out first. Okay, I know my angle. Opposite is 22.6 and hypotenuse is C. And remember, if you have the missing side length on the bottom, you just simply switch places. Okay, and then you're gonna get a value for C. Now, in order to find A, well, in this case, I need to use the adjacent side and I'm gonna use the opposite. So now, instead of using sine, I'm using O and A, so I'm gonna be using tan. Okay, so tan 62 equals 22.6 over A. Okay, so A is going to be 22.6 divided by tan 62. Alrighty? And so you're going to have to do the same for this triangle, which I will post a full solution for. Okay, but try and do it on your own first to make sure you can do it, and then look at the picture to see that you did it correctly, okay? Okay, and then the rest is just all practice. Let's just take a quick look here at this word problem. So Ross and Monica live in apartment buildings that are 30 meters apart. The angle of depression from Ross's balcony to where Monica's building meets the ground is 40 degrees. The angle of elevation from Ross's balcony to Monica's balcony is 20 degrees. Determine the height of Monica's apartment above the ground to the nearest meter.